What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike. If you have not seen any of my videos, we're going to be speaking on the Pisces for this video. See what we have for the Pisces. Alright, so the first message we have for the Pisces is envision the future, right? Make sure you guys are speaking positive things into your future. Yes, you want to plan for your future. Yes, you want to put aside finances, resources, up your strength, up your mental, and all of that stuff to advance yourself in your future and allow your future self to thank you later for right now. Meaning the things you do on a daily basis is going to change your future, right? So you want to make sure that you put these things in perspective. However, you still want to put things in perspective in a mental space and a vocal space that's going to allow you to be more in tune with it, like positively, like speaking good things. Yes, like I said, you want to have that thing on your side, or have those backup plans, but envision your future, meaning speak wishful thinking. Even if it sounds, like, for an example, you're going to get a free house or this or that or whatever, right? Even if it sounds unrealistic to people, right? I mean, whatever, doesn't matter, right? It could be a little fairy tale, whatever you feel. But at the end of the day, we cannot realize, like, we cannot not see that everything is, you know what I mean? Like, it's so many things that's been happening that are so, like, whoa, like, it took people that flew the plane to think that they could do it, you know what I mean? So you got to start to speak positive things into your life. So envision your future, hopefully in the most positive way aspect. Of course, you want to have this, backup plans on the side, but speak good things into your future. So envision what you want within your future, or what you wish to see within your future for my Pisces. What else we have for the Pisces? All right, so the next one we have is full of riches, right? So listen, like I said before, your habits or the daily things that you do will determine your future, right? So if you want to exceed financial growth, things like that, you got to get out of the mind frame of looking around and doing what everybody else is doing, right? We got to stop being hamsters on a hamster wheel. Just because the wheel is there don't mean we have to ride the wheel. We got to look at other options out there. What are other options as far as financial growth, or as far as spiritual growth, as far as being connected more with your spiritual self? Because that's really the most important thing, and everything else will follow after that. Because once you understand, let me tell you, knowledge is power, right? I don't know if you guys understand this, but I'm going to say it here first, or not her first, because plenty of people have said it. The poverty rate is driven to work, labor cost, labor by hour. That's what they do. The people that are making the most resources or things like that, or even the most happiest people, are not dependent on hourly wage. Or I'm not hinting at that. I'm just looking. Look around. Look what's going on in society today. You have the people that work hard all their life, right? That are skilled at what they do. But because they work for somebody else, they literally pay you enough to sustain yourself and be comfortable, right? And this is because it's full of riches. This is what I'm speaking on as far as finances goes. Then you have people that read books and that think and that just really think about your life and really think about society and how it runs and how it operates. It's those type of people that think and use their brain. Because remember, your brain is your most important aspect. Even when you're a boxer. Look at a boxer for an example. It don't matter how fast you are as a boxer. When you keep getting hit multiple times, you're going to go down. And in fact, your brain is going to be damaged. And then when you get a certain age, you're not able to use your brain, or you're not able to remember a lot of things. So when you also on the flip side, when you meet people that are older and that are wise and wisdom, it's because they've adapted so much knowledge and things like that, because the brain is still working at around 90 years old and they got so much, wisdom to share. So I'm just letting you guys know to focus more on learning and growing your mental space than anything. Not really, work. I gotta grind hard. Like, that's cool. That can apply to some aspects, but mostly focus on your mental, because knowledge is key. Knowledge is power. It took when slavery days, right? It took somebody to realize, oh man, this is wrong. If they wasn't using the brain and everybody just did what they did, slavery would still be going on today. So let's just start using our minds more and start to expand our horizon, expand all the things that we need to expand, right? As you guys know, I'm not on this channel a lot. I'm not on YouTube a lot. I listen to music and stuff like that, but I'm not posting a lot because I have my life to live. So I make sure that I apply that. I put this into aspect, so that way when I go live my life, I come back and got more information to tell you guys. So, but it's about balance. And this allows me to be rich in spirit, mostly. You know what I mean? When you're rich in spirit, you can have all the other finances and you appreciate all the other things as well. So, as I said, make sure you guys are using your mental get more in tune with things, and you'll see. It's the daily habits as well, but don't worry, we're going to get more into that as we continue on with these channels, as you guys continue watching these videos. These videos are not something that's probably going to be all over the world. Of course, they don't want to tell you guys this, because this is the fundamental to why certain people are where they are today. And remember, success equals satisfaction. And that's why they have all of these devices there for you guys to be distracted. But if you guys stumble upon this channel, believe me, I'm getting my information from valuable resources. They're not a source that everybody would say that they're a right source, but certain people and things like that, or if I'm watching videos, I take what I need to take and I apply it. If the things I say apply to your life, then it's valuable. If not, it's not valuable to you. Domain aspect. So I'm picking up like a sexual energy here. For my masculines, I want you guys to understand, right? You got to start looking at things in different aspects, right? Just because a female is cute and things like that, or vice versa, for my feminines, just because a man is handsome and all of that, that does not mean that we need to start putting that at our top priority. I saw a video, and I'm not dissing, I'm not saying that it's wrong or right or whatever, because like I said, I'm not here to judge nobody. However, I saw a video where, because this female was walking in line, and we all have this phase of going through this toxic mindset, which why I want to bring to light that it is not a right thing to, observe somebody because of their appearance and immediately apply that towards of high value, of high standard, things like that. What gotta start to get to know people first, as far as relationships, then you can do your thing. Now, you can take my advice or you don't take my advice, but most times when people, just jump the gun or jump ahead of the thing or the system, and look, what I'm saying is completely relevant. Like, you will see this, right? Most times when people just jump ahead because they see that, oh, this person looks good, they end up not even liking them for who they are. Their whole aspect changes of the individual. So make sure that you guys are looking at it to say, I'm going to meet this person, I'm going to have a conversation with this person first before I just observe them over their appearance, because that's what they want us to do. They want, and when I say the population wants us to sexualize people so that we don't really get to know them. So then when you sexualize a person, what happens is everybody else becomes sexualized as well. Everybody else is just sexualized beings walking around her. So then now it's like, you don't really attach yourself to that person specifically. You just attach to their sexual activity. That's why you see a lot of toxic relationships where the sex is the only thing that really matters. Everything else just gets flushed away. So just keep that in mind. I know you're not going. I know well, I ain't gonna say that, because you guys know what's going on. Hopefully, most times this will be a reminder, and this channel is to help you guys, seek out true happiness. Not the happiness that comes and goes. That's joy. That joy feeling that you get when you get a new pair of sneakers, and then you wear them, and then you no longer feel that happiness. That's not what this channel is for. This channel is not to give you a little spike of happiness or a little spike of joy. This channel is to really get you guys to think and really open your eyes to a lot of different things, as I've opened my eyes to a lot of different things, and I feel it's only right to share with you guys so that you guys can feel more happy and be able to be happy through your toughest to your best situations, right? We have take inspired action. Now, if I say anything that's inspiring to you, this is confirmation to take action towards it. If I said anything that is valuable to you, that you feel that you can take heed to it, or that you can take the information and use it to better your life, take action, apply that to your life. For an example, if I say discretion, this is not saying that you have to do this. But let's say I say, hey, you should get up in the morning and stretch and look yourself in the mirror and say that you're the best, something like that. Or you should get up and pray. And maybe you do that, right? You just take my advice or whatever, or you take somebody else's advice. It doesn't have to be me. Take somebody else's advice, and you take that, you put that in perspective, and then you feel better about yourself in the morning. Then you go to work or you go to school or whatever. Like I said, I'm not against work or school or whatever. I'm just keeping it real. That's what people do, right? So y'all probably heard that horn tap, right? Confirmation. But look. Regarding that, like I said, if that helps you, then that was a valuable thing that you took action to, So take action to the things that inspire you, right? What else we got for the Pisces? All right, next one we have is open up to change, right? I'm a very, or at least I used to be 2 days ago. Even 2 days ago, I still find myself evolving and things like that. And I found myself that I was a very systematic person. I wanted a routine. I have now where I wake up a certain time. It's me, I'm besides the point of this. But I'm just giving you an example to say, look, I know what it's like to be systematic. I know what it's like to be structured, where you want to just do this, do that, do that. Sometimes we've got to open up to change, because sometimes change is a good thing. Sometimes change can actually be, a lot more welcoming. It could be different things that could pop off. I don't know exactly how to really put it towards you guys, but just be mindful of being open-minded, right? Just keep that in mind. Through every situation you get in, relationships, all that. Be open-minded. When I say relationships, I'm not saying like be open-minded to other partners, but be open-minded to your relationship, and how can you guys come to an agreement if you truly love each other? How can you guys come to an agreement and be able to cope with each other through your time of your relationship? Reasonable. Like if you guys are arguing about a drink cup or something slight that doesn't even take energy, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. Let's think about that. That's why I say my channel is specifically for the people that want to grow. If you don't want to grow, you're not going to find anything I say valuable, right? That's like if you don't eat vegetables and you walk into a produce department in a market store. You don't like carrots, you don't eat carrots, you ain't going to find carrots useful. It's only people that's going to find carrots useful. So I'm not here to say my information is right or wrong. I'm just saying that it applies to who it applies to. I understand everybody on YouTube has their own audience, and I'm sticking to that. Be real. Right? You're never going to get nowhere far being fake. Fake it till you make it. That's old BS until you actually experience for it. So it doesn't even make sense. You're better off just building yourself from the ground up. I promise you that. 2 years, 3 years goes by, which is like not a long time. In 2, 3 years, wherever you're trying to go, you're going to get there just by being authentic with yourself, right? Because there's no point. Let me tell you something. What's real and what's real, no matter what, is birth and death. Those are the two realest things, right? You seeing a baby coming out of the womb, you know what I mean? And you seeing somebody buried in the casket. Those are the two. It don't get realer than that, right? They don't get realer than that. That's the first day you come in and the last day you go out. So, what I want to say with that is, why fake it? Why pretend? Why pretend? You don't pretend to yourself in the mirror, so why pretend to somebody else? It just doesn't make sense. You might as well be you, be yourself, be authentic, and handle your issues how you handle them, and then you have a better chance at it. Because it's like somebody, for an example, it's like somebody, let's say a skinny guy is walking on the street, right? And these like 6 guys are looking at him like, who's this guy think he is, right? And they pick on him. Skinny guy goes and fights him off, and then goes back and trains and all of that. But let's say another guy walks on the street, another skinny guy, but his got on like some 3-4 sweatshirts, looking all big, right? He looks big, he appears to be big, but let's say the big guys on the corner, like, we're still gonna mess with him. So they're pushing him around. Come to find out, he's weak. So, cause he appears to be big. That's even worse, because now it's like you don't even know your full potential. You're trying to fake it, you're trying to act like it to avoid conflict, which is already gonna happen regardless, because the universe, they do things for a certain reason. Because now that skinny guy that got whooped or whatever, he went him, he trained, he came back, and he did his business. So I'm just saying, don't be that guy to fake it, because it's gonna be a worse outcome for you in the end anyway, right? Take a breather, right? Relax, take your time. Like okay, for an example, this video is going on for 10 minutes. That's okay. I'm relaxing. I'm taking my time. I'm enjoying the process of this channel, process of communicating with you guys, process of teaching you guys. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is key. I try to keep myself in knowledge. Like I said, I don't really in real life time. And I know I want to be happy in real life, not get a little social media happiness and joy. So I don't do that stuff. So I'm able to focus more on reading books and just enjoying life, so I can come in and give y'all the clean, upfront, honest energy that y'all deserve. Right? Take a breather. A lot of things ain't gonna go the way it's supposed to, or the way that you want it at first. Just take your time with it. I promise you, it's gonna work itself out, right? It is. Just take a breather. Just relax. So, what we're gonna do is, with me, what we're gonna do is, look, in through the nose, out through the mouth. I know it sounds cliche, but let's do it. Look, we're gonna do 2 times. Look. All right. By far, this is not a yoga channel, but we gotta give that sometimes, right? So we're gonna take a breather. Gonna not loud. our environment to determine, you know, our outcome of how we feel, right? We have fall apart. In many different ways, you're going to have to fall apart to get back up again, right? Sometimes you have to go through these moments of, I found, and I spoke on this in the last video, not the last one, but in a video prior to this, I found my most precious moments when I was in a depressive state, when I was the most saddest, because I collected my thoughts and I had nothing else to do but just sit there in sorrow. So instead of me being upset with myself that I was sitting there in sorrow, I just decided to go in bed and curl up in a ball. Now I'm doing things to prevent this, of course. Like, I want to be happy in my days because, excuse me, I don't know if I'm promised tomorrow, but the times that I reflect on when I was going through this, I just tried to, in the moments that I needed, you know, that ice cream in bed and you just need to curl up and you're just upset, you're depressed or whatever. You want to use them moments to kind of think of how you can better yourself versus just thinking about why you're messed up. Think about the problems that, instead of thinking about the problems that got you to that point, let's more think about how can we better ourselves, right? So it's okay if you guys are curled up in a ball and you're watching this video right now. Hopefully this video helps you guys to abstain yourself and to give you guys knowledge and power, wisdom, hope, vibes, the good energy to be able to get you back up and running, right? This going to be for the video, or this going to end the video for the Pisces. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe, only if you enjoyed this video. Only if you enjoyed it, right? And post notifications if you'd like to know exactly when I drop a video. That will definitely, you know, do some, it supports the channel, for sure, right? I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys real soon.